And new at 10, expect the largest jury pool ever called in Colorado for James Holmes' trial. Our partners at the Denver Post finding no other case where 5,000 people were slated to receive a summons. It means Arapahoe County residents have a 1 in 90 chance of being called. Now, since the shooting almost a year ago, the Call 7 investigators learning the University of Colorado has already spent more than $1 million taxpayer dollars investigating their involvement in the Holmes case. As Call 7 investigator John Ferrugia reports, the meter is still running to defend faculty and staff.
The money will likely continue to flow for several years, potentially millions of dollars. All of this resulting from the apparent lack of action by a university doctor and the school's Behavioral Evaluation and Threat Assessment, or BETA team, prior to the Aurora theater killings. As we first reported shortly after the shootings, university psychiatrist Dr. Len Fenton called members of the BETA team 6 weeks before the killings to express her concerns about James Holmes. She also called a CU police officer to say Holmes told her about wanting to kill a lot of people. But she declined to put him on a mental health hold, and the BETA team took no action. Now it is her actions, in part, that are already costing the university and taxpayers. The Call 7 investigators have obtained stacks of billing statements from 5 separate law firms who are representing faculty and staff members related to the July 20th killings last year. A longtime university supporter, lawyer Robert Miller of the Perkins Coie firm, is examining CU's policies and procedures that were in place when James Holmes was on campus and the actions of the university's BETA team. We found Miller's investigation alone has already reached more than $844,000 in legal fees and is expected to balloon to more than $1 million. That comes out of taxpayers' pockets, as none of these fees are covered by insurance. The university has also hired a company called GBSM to deal with its media strategy during this public relations nightmare. So far, it's cost taxpayers more than $84,000 to help the university craft its message. $150,000 has been spent in legal fees for firms representing Dr. Len Fenton and other psychiatrists who were involved in the treatment of James Holmes. While the eventual bill will run much higher, the university's insurer will pay the balance. Legal fees of the firm representing the university police officer who Dr. Len Fenton called with her concerns about Holmes and the firm representing the university BETA team have thus far cost about $38,000. But with an anticipated criminal trial and civil suits, university officials expect eventually to pay out a total of $1 million, with insurance picking up the rest. And this is just the beginning. One civil suit has already been filed, and we found that 25 potential victims have filed notices of claims with the university saying they intend to sue for tens of millions of dollars. And that doesn't include possible federal suits, but most of these would likely be covered by CU's insurance. In the newsroom, I'm John Ferrugia, 7 News.